there are many ambushed professionals who can serve the country with zeal you can ship out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yesterday, JB Muturi, a very close ally of Uhuru Kenyatta, currently a CS in William Ruto's government, spilled the beans around the continued abductions in the Republic of Kenya. The son to CS Muturi was abducted mid last year during the Gen Z revolution or Gen Z demonstrations in June. And Muturi is telling us that the NIS boss is the one in charge of these abductions. The letter written by one JB Muturi indicates very clear that at some point, when Muturi was serving as the AG, Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, was unable to trace his son after he was abducted. And I want you to note this: the Attorney General is a member or sits in the National Security Council. A ranking member could not trace his son and had to go all the way to State House and address the matter with President William Ruto, who called Nur Haji to release his son an hour later. But William Ruto, being William Ruto, has used his mouthpiece, Honorable Oscar Sudi, to address these matters around JB Muturi. Oscar Sudi has delivered a message on his Facebook page and his official Twitter handle this morning addressing JB Muturi about his utterances yesterday. I want us to pass through the message. Then I will give you a reflection or the reaction in the comments. How Kenyans are reacting to that comment by one Oscar Sudi. Kenyans are very sad. Kenyans want to get into the details of these abductions. But before you do that, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe. Okay. Oscar Sudi is a member of parliament, Kapseret constituency in Uasin Gishu County, a very close and trusted ally around President William Ruto. This morning, Oscar Sudi posted, "This desperate move made now that your political career has warned is a clear blackmail in caps, is a clear blackmail attempt. The timing is highly suspicious, revealing a coward in caps, coward man clutching at straws for political expedience. In regards to your son's wars, who is my age mate is also in caps, I mean capital letters, kwani alishikwa bure." Oscar Sudi is telling us that the son to JB Muturi is of the same age group with Oscar Sudi, and then Oscar Sudi is questioning about his arrest. But that was not an official, or that was not an arrest, that was like an abduction. No notice, you are not arraigned in any court of law, but you are just missing. Sudi goes on to tell us that, furthermore, there are many ambushed professionals who can serve the country with zeal you can ship out. Oscar Sudi is telling JB Muturi there are very many ambushed professionals who can serve the country with zeal you can ship out. Oscar Sudi is simply telling JB Muturi to resign. Then Oscar Sudi attached the today's Daily Nation, which the topic is Muturi spills the beans. Oscar Sudi, it is not the first time Oscar Sudi is reacting to national issues affecting the president and his cabinet or the government. Sometimes back, when William Ruto was not in agreement with Rigathi Gachagua, it is Oscar Sudi who told us that in a period of 2 weeks, Rigathi Gachagua was going to be impeached. And I can tell you, in less than a month, Rigathi Gachagua was in Mathira as a citizen, an impeached and former and second deputy president as per the constitution 2010. So this message from Oscar Sudi is a clear message from William Ruto. William Ruto is telling JB Muturi, kama hautaki kazi, if you cannot cooperate and work for the government, don't criticize the government when you are inside. Quit. You can as well resign. That is the message I get from Oscar Sudi's message. Before I give my opinion, I want us to get 2 to 3 reactions from Kenyans onto that Oscar Sudi's post reacting to JB Muturi allegations of the NIS boss abducting Kenyans. Want to start from the top. We have Moya Kihumba. We agree on one thing. Your age mate was abducted. I'll be reading the sensitive comments because this is a political move to try and neutralize Muturi's effect. We have Charles Oenga. I always ask myself where Oscar Sudi gets this English is using on FB or Facebook, but can't open his mouth to speak one word in English publicly. We have Mutunga Kimeu. I can see you have employed learned people to do this work for you. He's talking about the person managing Oscar Sudi's FB and Twitter handles because the language in these pages is not the one they know Oscar Sudi of. Okay. Next we have Gideon Lusweti. Nani amekuandikia hii kizungu? Then we have great philosopher. JB Muturi has been in politics long ago before he went to school. Koilet Kibet. Kuleni kiburi yenu. The truth about abductions is now clear. Kipkirui Osea. When you see such response, just know balls have been hit hard. Nicholas Otieno. Government eats its own people, but quack, Dr. Engineer. May you shut up your sticking mouth. Hussein Chaja. Kenya sio ya wengine, Kenya ni yetu sote. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give my honest opinion around this post by Oscar Sudi reacting to JB Muturi's utterances yesterday around the abduction in the Republic of Kenya. Number 1, Oscar Sudi is telling JB Muturi to quit the government. Muturi is an appointee of William Ruto. Muturi is serving as the Cabinet Secretary in William Ruto's cabinet. CSS serve in the cabinet under the mercies of the president. They can be hired and fired anywhere, any place without any request. No constitutional threshold is required to reshuffle a cabinet. So if William Ruto wants Muturi outside the government, he can do it in less than a minute. Why is Honorable William Ruto, or the President of Kenya, not firing JB Muturi? And by the way, if Muturi is not interested in working with William Ruto in the Kenya Kwanza government, he can as well resign. But why is Muturi not resigning? Akili mtu wangu. Number 1, William Ruto is aware that the Mount Kenya region is very sad after he impeached Rigathi Gachagua. So firing JB Muturi is not an option. William Ruto anataka hiyo kura Mount Kenya. Firing JB Muturi is going to make the mountain more charged. After Rigathi Gachagua, you are now going after JB Muturi. And there are some rumors that Alice Wahome is also claiming to be working under pressure because Nixon Korel is the PS in her ministry. So President William Ruto cannot just wake up and fire JB Muturi. That's going to work against William Ruto in the Mount Kenya region come 2027. On the other side, JB Muturi is trying to fuel things up to test William Ruto's government. Can they fire me, or they are waiting for a resignation? But seems JB Muturi is not ready to resign, because it is not the first time Muturi is complaining. When he was the AG, Muturi told us that he was not getting involved in serious matters as the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. Muturi is out to get some political marks from William Ruto. He is either waiting William Ruto to fire him or do a reshuffle and leave him out of the cabinet, or the parliament way. I think you have heard Honorable Salvana Sosoro, the UDA whip in the National Assembly, or the majority whip in the National Assembly, speak about going and removing JB Muturi using the parliament, just like they did with Rigathi Gachagua. That's also going to work against William Ruto, but on the benefit of JB Muturi. But I don't think whether JB Muturi can allow himself to go through the impeachment, because an impeachment has tough consequences. You cannot contest for any seat in the next 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto has spoken through Oscar Sudi. What's your take? Are you in support of William Ruto, or we should get into these matters and get to know what's happening around these abductions? Is NIS boss the one involved in these abductions, or Rigathi Gachagua is using JB Muturi to try and paint William Ruto's government and the NIS as bad people? Express opinion in the comments, give the video a like, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in.